Okay, let's see about that. Oops. Okay, I've cut up many a chicken in my time. I just came back from the grocery store, and I've cut up many chicken. And even though I haven't cut up a whole chicken in years, I've done this so much in my life. Oh boy, it's still dripping. That I usually do it on the big table, but I'm doing it here. I hope I won't regret this. The first thing I usually do, I was told by my acupuncture doctor that you shouldn't eat liver, but Jesus told me not to worry about toxins, and he doesn't seem to have too high an opinion of my acupuncture doctor's medicine, so I'm going to save this liver and give myself some liver and onions. So, but anyways, let me go ahead and I'm going to cut up. The first thing I usually do is I try to take the skin off, because I don't want to get, there's a lot of fat in chicken. Let's see here. Well, but I usually take it off though as I take off the parts. So let's start with, I usually feel for the joint. There it is, right there. So I put the knife right in there into the joint. This is the best knife to cut a chicken up with. Sometimes I'll have to go, here we go. It's right in there. Okay. You get right into the joint, where you feel where the joint is. You got to be careful not to cut your finger off though. It's been a while since I've cut a chicken up. Okay, here we go. There it is. I usually do this on the big table. I hope I am not going to regret this. Okay, let's go ahead and take some skin off here. Yeah. Yeah, take some skin off. This only cost me about $5.80 at Walmart. So I'm saving money by cutting up my own chicken. And I'm going to get plenty of meat out here for several meals. All right. There. Alrighty. Now, let's go ahead and take off more skin. I'm going to get breast meat out of this, all sorts of goodies. So yeah. Let's go ahead and cut this up here. This is the best knife to use to cut up a chicken. It usually takes me a while because I don't want to cut myself while I'm cutting up this chicken, but I always take the skin off. So, all right. There's nice breast meat there. You can have some nice livers. You get all sorts of, the whole chicken gives you all sorts of meat, and it's cheap. I only spent about $60 on groceries today. Jesus told me only to shop for 2 weeks, and I'm getting away from my sort of nuts and seeds vegetarian diet. Jesus said a vegetarian diet's not healthy. Okay, let's go ahead and take this off. Okay, here we go. I don't know what I was thinking eating all those nuts and seeds, but that must have been a type of food addiction with me or something. Okay, I'm not done with that yet. I'm going to be working on that some more. Let's go ahead and take the wing off. Feel for the joint. There it is right there. You say, what are you going to do with wings? I usually don't like wings, and what I usually do is I'll eat the wing. Here's the joint right there. I feel for the joint. Okay, there we go. Now let's go ahead and take this. I try to take as much of the skin off the wing as I can. Wings are kind of hard to take skin off of. Maybe I won't work. I usually take this off, the tip, because all that is fat. So when I cut a chicken off, I'll take this off. It's kind of hard to take the skin off of a wing, though. Alright. I'll put that in there. Let's see. I mean, it can be done, but it's a bit tricky. It takes me a long time because I take the skin off. And if I didn't worry about that, then I'd be a lot quicker, you know. I take as much of the skin off as I can off the chicken. I usually like to get my meat prepared the same day that I go grocery shopping. That way I don't run the risk of the meat spoiling, and then I freeze it. Unless I cook it the same day. Sometimes I'll do that. I might make arroz con pollo today after I cut up the chicken, but I want to cut up the chicken, then I store it in freezer bags. Alright, yeah. Take some more skin off. I guess I'll leave that skin on. When I went grocery shopping today, Brent told me he wanted me to get full fat yogurt, and I couldn't find the Walmart brand. So, looks to me, I ended up getting Dannon brand, and I looked at the calorie counter, and it actually has more calories than non-fat yogurt. But I thought, well, you don't use that much of it, and Brent did tell you that he preferred that I get the full-fat yogurt. He said because eating the full-fat yogurt helps your body to absorb more nutrition. So, let's go ahead and take more skin off here. This is the back. You say, well, do you save chicken backs? Well, chicken backs make really good chicken soup. So I might go ahead and save the backs. And yeah, they make really good chicken soup. So like, I've got all the ingredients I need for chicken soup. But I can make a really simple chicken soup using celery, onions, carrots, and it's kind of like a chicken stock. Sometimes I'll do that. I used to do that all the time because that's how you use the whole chicken up, and you don't waste food. Let's take off the back meat here. So chicken backs are great because the bones put a really nice flavor into the stock. Any type of stock that you make, if you put bones, this is one good thing my mother taught me. If you put bones while you're cooking the stock, it tastes really good to cook with bones. So that's why chicken backs and stuff like that are really good for making stock. So I'll talk to you guys while I'm cutting this chicken up. It's kind of gruesome here taking all the skin off, but you know, that's part of what you do when you cut a chicken and take the skin off, because I don't like all this chicken fat. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and take this one off. It's been a while since I've cut a chicken, so I kind of forgot some. I used to have an instruction manual on how to cut up a chicken. And I'm just going by pure memory here. I've cut so many chickens I remember. All right, let's go ahead and throw that skin away. Don't need all that fat, you know. Yeah, here we go. You say, what you gonna do with this? I haven't decided what I'm gonna eat today, but I'm kind of like prepping my groceries. Like I put my ginger in a Ziploc bag and stored it in the crisper in the refrigerator. Oh shoot! It fell on my. Let me clean myself up a bit. That's gross. Getting chicken grease on my eyes. This is the bad part about trying to do this on video. I need my paper towels. Yeah. That might have been Lori's brain control. I need her to get lost, man. I need her to get lost. She's a lowlife, man. Doesn't she have better things to do than use brain control on me? What a lowlife. She ought to just, work on improving her own life and meddling in the affairs of people that are superior to her. So, that's what I don't understand about her. If I think someone's superior to me, I try to be like them. I try to honor them. I try to emulate them. I don't try to compete with them. I don't understand why people are like that. Why do you compete with somebody who's superior to you? You should try to be like them. You should try to follow their example. Okay. All right, now. Okay. Let's go ahead and take off the this leg here. You say, it doesn't look like cutting. Oh, you might say, boy, cutting a chicken looks kind of, I'm not sure I'm doing this right. But I remember from memory what I used to do. You take the wings and the legs off first, and then you work on the inside of the chicken, or the bird, you know. And I like taking the skin off. Okay, you feel for the joint. There it is. And then you cut right into it. Sometimes you have to feel again. There you go. Cut right into it. There you go. Feel for the joint. There you go. There's your leg. And now you take the chicken off. I remember every time I have to cut my own chickens, it's always messy. Taking the skin off and all that, you know. But boy, you get a good deal. I mean, you save a lot of money by cutting up your own bird. Taking the skin off, that was a bit of a challenge. All right. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and take the, you know what? Let's take as much of this wing off, the wing off the chicken, the fat off the chicken as I can. You say you don't like chicken fat? Chicken fat is very fattening. And I just don't need all this fat. Very fattening. Take this off. All right. Alrighty, let's get more of this chicken fat. In case you haven't noticed from watching my cooking videos, I hate leaving fat on meat. I try to chop it all off. There we go. Or as much of it as I can. Okay. Ah! Come on, Jesus, don't let me lose stuff. I really ought to work on a bigger table. I'm going to end up cutting my finger if I don't watch it. Okay, here we go. There we go. There's the joint. You feel for the joint and you cut right into that. You got to be careful that you don't cut your finger. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I got now. I don't like the tips of the wing because there's no meat there. It's all bone and fat, so I usually cut that off. You say, well, what in the world? Let me tell you a trick you can do if you can't get all the fat off the wing. The wing is great to use for chicken stock. So what I'll sometimes do with that, but you can also use it in regular recipes that call for a whole chicken, but I take the tip of the wing off because all this is fat and bone, so I take that off. Oh yeah, here we go. And this is my favorite knife to cut a chicken with. Okay. Actually, put that in there. Put this in there. Let me get some room here. I'll be working on those pieces again. There's more fat I want to take off, but I'm going to basically work on the whole bird right now. Okay, here's more fat. Get rid of this fat. So let's go ahead and get rid of that fat. All right. Okay. Here's more stuff. Get rid of this fat. You say, the poor bird, he died so you could eat him. Yeah, I know. But Jesus did say a vegetarian diet is not good for you. So, I guess on this sin-cursed planet, some poor animals have to give their life so us humans can eat. So, it won't be that way in heaven, you know, or in the millennial reign. I think in the millennial reign, everybody's going to be vegetarian. I'm not sure. But for now, for this world we live in, some poor animals have to give their life so us humans can eat. Okay. Let's go ahead and take up this fat. Yeah, okay, we got it. Here we go. Got a lot of fat there. All right, this goes in the trash. Fat. I'll be dumping this trash out later. This meat really stinks. And what I usually do is cut off the tail here, because all that is fat. I'll just cut that right off. Yep, trash. Okay, now the next thing you do. This is the back, and here's the breast. You hold the up. Here's more goodies. That's the heart. You can eat that. That's got lots of nutrition in it. You look for the rib cage right here, and where the rib cage has this cartilage right there. You cut right down through the cartilage. See, there's like, I can't see it, but there's a cartilage here where the rib cage joins with the cartilage, and you cut right down through it right here. And that's how you separate the breast from the back, right down there. There you go. You do that on both sides. Get all. As you can see, I'm trying to get more of the fat. Do the same thing on this side. Okay, here's the cartilage. Let's go ahead and cut through here. The cartilage goes right here. So you go down this way, right down through the cartilage. It'll take you all the way down. There you go. And then you separate this from the breast. All right. There it is. Okay. There's the back. Now, here's the breast. Right here, you're going to cut into this. And you're going to pull out this is right where the wishbone is. Let's cut a little bit more in there. And you can just kind of like pop this out right here. This usually will pop right out. Let's see. Sometimes it doesn't. There you go. See how that pops right out there? Okay, now you get that and you pull on it. This bone right here is going to pop right out. You get on this and you pull on it. Sometimes you have to cut it out a bit. It can get a little bit messy trying to get this out here. All right. Might help to have a man's muscular strength here. There you go. That pulls right out. Okay. Now, go this way. You can actually kind of cut right in here and pull the rest of this out. Down here. There you go. Cut down this way. You're going to get some good breast meat out here, and you can pull this out too. This usually has to be kind of sliced out. Here we go. Alrighty. So now I got some chicken heart meat, chicken liver. That'll give me some good B vitamins and iron, you know, if I want to make me a little mini chicken. I'm going to ignore what my acupuncture doctor, she said, oh, don't eat liver, it's so toxic. But Jesus told me not to worry about toxins. There's a lot of vitamins in liver. Okay. I'm going to pull this out, throw that out there. Now we're going to take the rib bones off of the rib cage, right off of the breast meat here. And then you got beautiful breast here. Pure chicken breast meat with the deboned. You just debone it yourself. So let's go ahead and kind of go like this and cut the bones off of the breast. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Go this way, get all this, take the bones off the breast. Yeah, there's going to be a wishbone in here that I'm going to have to pull out too. So here's a joint. Go ahead and take that out. Okay, that's off. Let's go ahead and take the the rib cage off of the breast here on this side. Right there. Let's see. Let's go this way. We're going to take the ribs off of the breast meat. Have a nice breast meat, which I can use for all sorts of recipes. Like my stir-fried rice vermicelli uses chicken breast. So when you cut up your own chicken, you get lots of meat. All different parts that you can use for different recipes. Like some recipes call for chicken breast. And you can use that. Okay, there's the joint. Yeah. Okay. Garbage. Now, there's a wishbone. Whoops, let's take this bone out here. Missed something here. There is a wishbone in here that I need to pull out. Here it is. Yeah, I can feel it. Let's take that out. You can tell I've done this before. I've cut up many a chicken in my time. Oops, let's get some of this fat. I don't like this fat. There. Alright. There's a wishbone in here that I need to get out of here. There it is. I can feel it. I usually have to use a knife and kind of cut it out. So, yeah, there's a wishbone in there. There it is. Yep. And then once you get this wishbone out, you've got a totally deboned chicken breast. And you can, if you want, you can, I usually leave it the way it is because depending on the recipe, you might want to cube it, you might want to slice it in half. You know, it depends on your recipe. So I usually just leave it like this and then I freeze it. All right. There's, oh, I think there's another wishbone in here. I missed something. I don't feel it. Looks like I've totally deboned it. Okay. Let's go ahead and take some more fat off. More fat off. Okay, there's more fat over here. Take this fat off. Okay. Nice chicken breast here. Ready? Now what I usually do is I'll cut it right down the middle like this to make it easier to store in a Ziploc bag. Some more fat to cut off right over here. Let's get that off. I try to take as much of the fat off as I can. There you go. Alright, nice chicken breast. Now, here's the back. Yeah, I've got pretty much most of the fat. This would be great for chicken stock. Now what you can do, since it's pretty impossible to get all the fat off, when you cook this in chicken stock, what you can do is refrigerate the stock, and then the fat will rise to the top and it'll solidify, and then you can skim it off. That's another trick you can do to get the fat out. Now what I'm going to do is cut it right about here and split it into two parts, making this easier to store. So I will save this for future chicken stock. There you go. This will make great chicken stock. Homemade chicken soup, using stuff like this. So when I make arroz con pollo, I'm going to separate this. I don't follow the recipe completely because arroz con pollo says to use the whole chicken. And I usually kind of modify the recipe. So when I get around to it, I'll show you. But this is ready to be stored. In fact, let me go ahead and get my Ziploc bag. Well, let me go ahead and, this one here, these I'm going to take some more fat off of. I'm going to go ahead and keep this heart and use this maybe in a liver dish. I could make like liver and onions. This is good the way it is. This would be good in chicken stock too. So I will save the wings, the backs for a chicken dish, and then the breast for a dish that calls for chicken breast. So I'll put these here. Now the only thing I have left to do is I'm going to take some more fat off of these legs. So let's skim the fat off of this right here. Get that off. Yeah, let's get the fat off of this. Okay. All right, and there's some more fat. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this right here at the joint, so I'll have a thigh and a leg. Let's feel where the joint is, right there. Okay, so now I got me a thigh and a leg here. There. There. Let's take some more fat off right here. Yep. Okay, that's good enough. I mean, you can't get it all. If not, you can use tricks like what I just told you. Yeah, let's get this fat off of here. Get rid of that. Okay. There's a joint. Just go ahead and cut right there, so I can have me. There we go. Okay, so we got a leg and a thigh. Now, that's good. That's okay, I can live with that much fat. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put those in Ziploc bags and store them. Yeah, let's go get some Ziploc bags. Greasy hands right now, eh? So that's how I cut up my chicken. So, and it gives me enough chicken to last for at least a week, and I'll usually alternate that with beef recipes. Paper towels sure come in handy for this. That only cost me about $6, and I got me lots of chicken there. Enough there for several recipes. Go get me some Ziploc bags. Let's see. Got this. Now let's get some more Ziploc bags. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I often re-wash my Ziploc bags. Some of them actually, I probably re-wash too much. Like this one here probably needs to be thrown out. It's got holes in it. But if I re-wash them a couple times, and then when they get really worn, I throw them out. Yeah, this one needs to be thrown out too. Okay. All right. Let's put in this one what I'm going to use for arroz con pollo. Yeah, that's good. Thighs and... Where's that other thigh? No. All right. Here's the back. I'm missing a thigh. Ha! Where did it go, Laura? Oh, here it is. Okay. These are great. Okay, so this one's got thighs and legs in it. Thighs and legs in that one. Let's put some breast meat in this one. Yeah, breast in that one. These are freezer bags. Breast meat in this one. There's enough breast meat in here for 2 recipes. So look what I'm getting out of a $6 chicken. All right. Now we got, and then in this one here would make great chicken stock. So I'll make me some chicken soup this week. Put the wings in here. This is all. I don't think I want that. So, okay. So this will make great chicken soup. That comes in handy if you ever get a stomach bug. I found one time. I found if I got a stomach bug and I had like backs and stuff, I had my chicken stock already. Nothing like homemade chicken soup if you get a stomach bug. And then this will make great liver with onions. Okay, I am done. This is how I cut up my chicken. And then I'll put these in the freezer. And I got enough, several meals there out of one little chicken. So, let's see. Then I gotta wash that cutting board, of course. So yeah, that's how I cut up a chicken. I've got to actually work on my Excel budget and enter all my grocery items, but I did really good. I only spent about 60 bucks on groceries today. So let's go ahead and turn off the camera. Hopefully that all took. I just want to thank all of my patrons, and I love hanging out with you on our Friday night hangouts. And I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for your support.